Hi, Kamora. Hi, Jaden. How are you guys? How do y'all get on here so quick? When do the notification bell go off? Oh my goodness. Could y'all hit that like button? Please hit the like button. Gotta hit the like button. Oh my goodness. That was so quick. Oh, it is getting so cold. Are you guys cold? I am cold. That's one reason I still have on my jacket in the house. Kamora, did you hit the like button? Jaden, did you hit the like button? Ooh. Thank you, Jaden. Ugh. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. What you gonna do on Friday? I hope some people get on so I can read my books. Hey, Alicia. Hey, I don't know if it's Jayla or Shayla. Hi, Neri. I knew you would be on because it's book reading time. Hi, Kamora. I'm Jayla. Oh, hi, Jayla. I don't know if you've seen what books I'm going to read. I don't know which Curious George I'm going to read. Um, I think I'm going to read Curious George visits the library. I think this is the one I'm going to read tonight. And if we have time, I read author. How do you girls and boys think you did on that test today? After I went over the test, how do you think you did on that surprise I did today? How do you think you did? Horrible. Okay. Why you think you did horrible? Jayla, you think you did horrible too? Why do you girls and boys think you did horrible? That's why I need you girls and boys to study. Study, study, study. Just don't take the answers that I give you. Jaden, you think you did kind of good? I really can't remember. I haven't graded all the tests. I did a few of them, not that many. But I'm going to be grading them hopefully tomorrow. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. Going to feed the homeless tomorrow. But um, you girls and boys, you have to study. You have to know the rules for rounding. When the digit to the right, always look at the digit to the right. Hi, Devin. Hey, Devin. Always look at the digits to the right. When the number is five or higher, you add one and you round up. When the digit is to the right is one, two, three, or four, you change all the digits to the right of zero. When the digit to the right is zero, change the rest of the digits to a zero. Yeah, I was just reading. Um, hit the like button. I hit the like button. Thank you. Um, the rules. Remember, girls and boys, we might have a quiz just on the rules because I need to make sure you girls and boys get this. Rounding, to me, rounding is easy because it's not really all you adding is one number. Like if it's five, if the rounding number is six and the number to the right is five, you're just going to add one and make it seven. Hi, Jalen. And all the rest of the numbers will become zero. So, yeah, I need to make sure. So, I'm going to go over the test over the weekend. I might dojo your parents the results that you got. I know I don't like quizzes either, but that's the only way I know if you understand it. Because if you don't, if too many, thank you, Devin. I have on a hat now. I'm at home. Because if too many people, if too many of you students do not get it, that means I need to go over it some more. So I think if, and that's if I have time on Monday, I think what I'm going to do is split everybody up and go according to what your test results were. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do because one group I probably need to help more. One group I won't have to help at all. In the middle group, I probably just have to help a little bit. One group I have to help them a whole lot. I'm guessing. I don't know because, like I said, I haven't went over the test, and I need to make sure. Sorry, I'm feeling better, much better, Neri. Thank you so much. I got me something to eat and drunk some more water, and drunk some tea. So that made I was feeling much better. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you for liking my hats. So feeling much better after that. So let me go ahead and start my reading. Girls and boys, please hit the like button. I'm not for sure where the like button is. The thumb, I think it's is it the thumbs up that you hit, girls and boys? I think it's the thumbs up button. Yeah, it's the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button, Jayla. Everybody else hit the thumbs up button too. Uh-oh. No, I was looking at something. What 2 hour? I didn't make what 2 hour video? I missed the 2 hour video that you made. I don't think I've never made a 2 hour video. Uh, I don't know. I made an hour video, but I don't remember making a 2 hour video. All right. I know Neri is probably ready for me to start reading. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And the first book I'm going to read is Curious George Visits the Library. And if I have to pause my video or get off, I have to go and pick up my granddaughter. She's at, what you call it, the pep rally tonight. Yep, story time. All right. Curious George visits the library. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today, George and his friend, the man with the yellow hat, were at the library. George had never been to the library before. He had never seen so many books either. Everywhere he looked, people were reading. Some people read quietly to themselves. But in the children's room, the librarian was reading out loud. You read this book before, Neri? All right. It was story hour. George loved stories. He sat down with a group of children to listen. The librarian was reading a book about a bunny. George liked bunnies. Behind the librarian was a book about, okay, come on. Behind the librarian was a book about a dinosaur. George liked dinosaurs even more. He hoped she could read it next. But next, the librarian read a book about rain. George tried to sit quietly and wait for the dinosaur book to be read, but sometimes it is hard for a little monkey to be patient. When the librarian started a story about jungle animals, George could not wait any longer. He had to see the dinosaur book. He tiptoed closer. Look, a monkey, shouted the girl. The librarian put her finger to her lips. We must be quiet so everyone can hear, she said nicely. But there's a monkey, said a boy. The librarian nodded and smiled. Hmm, she agreed. When she finished reading the jungle story, the librarian reached for the dinosaur book. Where did it go? And where was George? The dinosaur book. George was gone. Uh-oh. George was all ready to take the dinosaur book home and read it with his friend when another book caught his eye. This book was about trucks. George wanted to take it home too. And here was a book about elephants. George loved elephants. He added it to his pile. George found so many good books, he soon had more than he could carry. He leaned against a shelf to rest. Squeak went the shelf. Shh, said a man. Squeak went the shelf again, and it moved. Why? It wasn't really a shelf after all. George had found a special trolley for carrying books. What luck! Now George could carry all the books he wanted. He rolled the trolley between the shelves and stacked up books about boats and kites and baking cakes. He climbed higher to reach books about cranes and planes. At last, George had all the books he could handle. He couldn't wait to head home and start reading. And right in front of him was a ramp leading to the door. George was curious. Could he roll the trolley all the way home? Down the ramp George went. The trolley rolled faster and faster. Stop! The library volunteer shouted. Come back here with my trolley. But George was too excited to listen. The trolley was picking up speed, and George was having fun. Until crash! George and the trolley ran smack into a shelf of encyclopedias. Books flew up in the air, and so did George. He landed in a big pile right between O and P. Right, Jaden Ding. Oh no, moaned the volunteer when he saw the mess George had made. How am I going to put all of these books? I'd like to borrow this one, said a boy from Story Hour. And I'll take this one, said a girl. With help from George and the children, the books were sorted in no time. Soon there was just a small pile of George's favorites left. Hi, Zaria. Yep, Devin, that's what you do. You ask for help. Would you like to take those books home with you? The volunteer asked George. Then he took George to a special desk and helped him get his very own library card. George was holding his brand new card when his friend arrived with a stack of books of his own. There you are, George, he said. I see you are all ready to check out. George and his friend gave their books to the librarian. She smiled when she saw George's pile. I was wondering where the dinosaur book went, she said. It's one of my favorites, too. The librarian stamped the books and handed them to George. With his books under one arm, George waved goodbye to the volunteer, the librarian, the children from Story Hour. Come and see us again, George, the librarian said, waving back. Enjoy your books. And he did. The end. All right. How many of you like that story? D- Devin, what are you talking about? You eat your books. I love Curious George. There was a show out about Curious George a few years ago. I don't know if it still comes on. Curious George. Okay. So I have hope everyone enjoyed that story. Thank you, Neri. Thank you, Jaden. Devin, thank you. You might have any questions. I have two books about George, but I think I'm gonna read that one. Why I want to make you go to sleep? It was that good. So this one is about Curious George and the firefighter. So I think I'm gonna read this one next time. Help George and the fire truck race through the city to save the day. I'm already at 1,000. I'm past 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get to that million. I'm close to 1 million subscribers. Okay, is that 1 million or 1,000? I can't see that last zero. Well, if 1 million. Okay. Well, you know what? If you tell your friends, your friends and your family to join my page, I will be at that million before you know it. And that would be so awesome. That I could read to so many children. So yeah, tell your family and your friends to join my page. I'm thinking about changing my name from Coupon Cindy to something else to do with math and reading. It has to coincide with each other about math and reading because I really haven't did any couponing videos in a while. So if you girls and boys can think of a name that I should name it, hey, who is somebody's sister? Um, What was I going to say? Yeah, if you can come up with a name, a good name, it has to be a good name, about my reading and my math. I thought of a name the other day, but then she sleep. Why she sleep so early? What's going on 9 o'clock? How old is your sister, Jaden? Is she your twin sister? That's okay. How old is your sister? Coupon for math. That's a good one. But I need one for reading too, because when I read my books. Hey, Kenneth, how are you? Oh, I got 455 videos. Yeah, and since I started. Oh, okay. Since I've been doing these videos, I have did a video straight for I don't know how many days, 5 or 6 days. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see how many videos I've done straight for so many days. So, what was I going to say? So, on Friday, Saturday, no, what did I do Thursday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the coupon reading and math. Hmm. No, it got to be a like a catchphrase that like, ooh, I want to get on that page. So it has to be something that we call it clickbait. It has to be something that when somebody look at it, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, yes, I want to join her page. I want to see what she's talking about." So yeah, girls and boys, come up with a name. Oh, Janelle's birthday is on Sunday. Tell Janelle happy birthday when she wakes up. How old is Janelle, Jaden? 10. Oh, okay. Is she your twin? Because how old are you? What grade are you in the fourth grade? I don't even know. She's turning 11. Okay. I'm not. Oh, okay. Oh, right. You wouldn't be twins. Oh, okay. She's turning 11. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So let me go ahead and read this next book before Neri say something because he loves for me to read. Author and the True. How are you twins? What are you twins? You, huh? How are you twins? You can't be twins. You only 9, she 10, so you can't be twins. Coupon is cool. Oh. Okay, let me go ahead and read this. Um, Author and the True Francine. That's what your mother said. Cause y'all so close in age. Oh. It was the first day of school. Everyone was worried about which teacher they would get. I hope I get Miss Sweetwater, said Francine. Another one's better than Mr. Ratburn, said Arthur. He sleeps in a coffin, said Buster, and drinks human blood. Okay, Neri, thank you for thinking of a name. Let me know what you girls and boys think get a name. A big black car drove by. Who died? Said Francine. Maybe Mr. Ratburn, said Arthur. A girl got out. I'm Muffy Crosswire. Where's the third grade? Antenna ears. Just ask for Mr. Ratburn, said Buster. They all laughed. Okay, Jaden. Everyone read Mr. Ratburn's class list first. Francine, oh, groaned. Francine groaned. Not Ratburn, shouted Arthur. Impossible, said Sue Ellen. Okay, Jaden. In Mr. Ratburn's class, everyone sat in alphabetical order. No talking unless you raised your hand. Muffy was teacher's pet. Mr. Ratburn even believed her when she said the cat ate her homework. She must know that teacher. The cat ate the homework. Francine always seemed to be in trouble, but Francine and Muffy were best friends. They both liked scary movies and pistachio ice cream. They even had the same middle name, Alice. Muffy called Francine Slugger. She was the best hitter on the softball team. Francine called Muffy Tinsel Teeth. I have to think about that one, Neri. The big softball game against Miss Sweetwater's class was in 3 days. France, oh, Muffy went to Francine's to study for the big math test. Francine studied very hard. Muffy played with Francine's gerbil and called strangers on the phone. The big softball game against Miss Sweetwater's class was in 3 days. Francine, how could you do this to us? Said Buster. Without you, we'll lose for sure. Every day after school, Francine cleaned the boards and watched the team practice. Boy, did they need help. But she couldn't go out because she didn't finish. She had to clean the board. Oh, she was in math class. Look at those math problems. Woo! Every day, Muffy waited for Francine, but Francine walked right past. Muffy couldn't eat or sleep. Should she tell Mr. Ratburn the truth? It was the day of the big game. Miss Sweetwater's class already had 2 runs with Muffy when Muffy ran to find Francine. Help, we need you, said Muffy. Mr. Ratburn says you're up. Not unless you tell him the truth, said Francine. Well, put on your mitt, said Muffy. I already did. So she told the truth. She told the truth of what happened. Hi, Jamar. Hey, Janelle. Hi, Janelle. Jaden's sister. Francine saved the game with a home run. Everyone cheered and shouted, we're number one. We're number one. Muffy yelled, yeah, Francine. Way to go, slugger. Mr. Ratborn treated everyone to sodas at Billy's Burger Barn. This is the best chocolate soda I've ever tasted, said Muffy. Hey, Muffy, how'd you like to play for the team, said Buster. Yeah, we have just the right spot for you, said Francine. Not so fast, said Mr. Ratburn. Muffy will be washing the boards next week. Muffy whispered to Francine, what will I play? scorekeeper, said Francine. But you better learn to add no cheating. The end. No, there wasn't no. The end. How did everyone like that story? Author. There is, I'm sure there's more than this, but these are some of the author books. Uh-oh. You welcome, Neri. You have this book too. So these are some of the author books by author. Who is it? It's called an author adventure. Let me see who the author is. Oh, Mark Brown. Mark Brown. Oh, it says it up at the top. Mark Brown is the author. So who is Unique Kindle? So those are some of the author books. Hey, how you? Why you got so many names? Come on. So not this one. So yep. So that's it for the author book. Does anybody want to go over any math? Girls and boys, this is the question that I wanted to ask some of you. I know some of you girls have dance practice, some of the young men have football practice. What about getting on at 7:30? How do you feel about starting the videos at 7:30 instead of 8:30? What do you think about starting the videos earlier at 7:30 or even 8 o'clock? Give me your opinion if you want it 7:30 or 8 o'clock. 7:30 or 8 o'clock, girls and boys. Oh, you have practice at you have practice. Ugh. So no for you. 8 o'clock. Okay, Neri said 8 o'clock. Who else says that? 8 o'clock. 7:30. Kenneth said 7:30. Because I know some of you have to get to bed 9 to 10 or oh no, 9 to 10. Well, I'm on 8:30 to 9:30 now. You have practice. That's why you want to get on so late. That's kind of too late. I want to definitely be in the bed by then. Hit the thumbs up button, girls and boys, for me, please. Hit the thumbs up button. So I'm gonna ask the class on Monday, but for the Saturday and Sunday, I'll still keep it to 8:30. I'm gonna keep it 30 as far as I know. I'm a All right. Thank you. Everybody hit the thumbs up button because that'll give me more likes. I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, I'm thinking about going to 7:30, 8 o'clock. Since you girls and boys have to get into bed, I want you to get plenty of rest. And you will have your treats on Monday. I'm going to the store hopefully tomorrow or Sunday. Oh, excuse me, and going to the store. So, oh, Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I do a census on Monday and ask everyone would they like to go to an earlier time. Since Twitches, what in the world is Twitches? Never heard of it. Oh, don't tell me that, Kamora, that you eating some Sylvester's chicken. You know that's my favorite. Oh, wait a minute. What was your cousin? So, okay, well, girls and boys, I was trying to wait for my granddaughter to call. It's what time is it? 9 o'clock. After 9 o'clock. So, so okay, girls and boys. So on Monday, like I said, hopefully I'll have those treats, those Rice Krispie treats. Rice Krispie treats on Monday. We're going to go. I mean, we're going to discuss if it's going to be 7:30, leave it to 8:30, 7:30, 8 o'clock, or leave it at 8:30 because you girls and boys have to get to bed. I have to stay on here 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Oh, I forgot to do my prayer. Let me do my prayer right quick, girls and boys. All right. First, get out to God, who's the head of our lives. We want to thank you for allowing us to get on this YouTube channel today, Lord. Lord, I love for you to bless all my students, Lord, even not the students that's on here, Lord. Lord, you know their hearts, you know their minds. Lord, supply their needs, Lord Jesus, Lord, food, shelter, and clothing. Oh, Father, pray for the ones that don't have an understanding of what we're going over about the even the math and even understanding the reading, Lord, that we read our books that we read. Lord, let them understand. Let them understand, Lord, the math. If they need help, Lord, let them be willing to ask for help. And Lord, we pray that you bless these students on Monday, all next week, for the rest of the school year, Lord Jesus. The talking has to cease. Lord, it's getting to be out of control. So, Lord, bless these students that they won't talk so much in class. And it's not always about the talking, girls or boys. It's about definitely getting your work done. Because if you're talking, that means you're not paying attention. Lord, you know, Lord. Lord, you know better than I. You see better than I can, Lord. So bless each and every student that's on here on tonight, Lord. All right. Amen. He has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I can't remember what Javier's YouTube channel is. I'm not really for sure. I forgot what it was. Um I'm I'm not for sure. I'm surprised he's not on here. Oh, NJ space ha ha. Okay. Hello?
At the end where everybody leaves.
Hello? Hello? Uh-huh.
Hey, where you at?
I'm at home.
My mom didn't tell you when it was over?
Yeah, she said 8 o'clock. I'm waiting for you to call me.
Oh, I told her 8:30, but all right. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'll wait at the front.
All the way at the front. Huh?
Huh?
You said all the way at the front?
Yeah, at the auditorium part.
Okay, here I come.
All right.
All right, love you. That was my granddaughter, so she ready. Love you too, Jaden. Thank you. I try. Yes, I do. Because I want you girls and boys to succeed so bad. All of you girls and boys can get A's and A's. I'm shooting for A's. Nothing less than an A. Let me type P. I'm getting ready to go pick up Danae. Who is your brother, Kenneth? My brother got in a fight. Who is your brother, Kenneth? Your brother goes to our school? You talking about Kenneth? Who did your brother get in a fight with? All right, girls and boys, I have to get off to go and get my granddaughter. I might come. Oh, he in high school. Oh, okay.